this top on. Hey Leslie, hi Lisa. Hey Kathy, hi Mitzi. Just want to give it a second for the YouTube. Hi Robin, to pop over on here. Hi Teresa. It's quite a delay on YouTube. It's interesting. Hi Vicky. Hi Michelle. Hi Vaughn. Okay, we've got art journal class tomorrow. I think it's at 2:30 in the afternoon. No, not raining yet. Hey Doris. Yeah, I hope it works. Okay, so still no YouTube comments coming up on my computer, so just give it a second more. So we got our Vicky Booten order in, most of it anyway. One of the pieces is missing, but it'll be here Tuesday, I think. And I cleared a box through customs today. That is Paper Artsy, the brand new release, which is Seth, Sarah, and Joffe. Okay, now I can see it coming up on, so okay, let me get out of YouTube here. So that will be here. There's a release Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. And then the box that's stuck in customs coming through Canada has not moved. And I didn't have any luck talking to customs. The number they had given me is a outgoing, not incoming number. So, Okay, so let me show you what's new, and then I'm going to go to a box of scraps. I'm going to show you my box. Okay, so from Vicky Booten, 49 Market, the Essential Binder. So it's a big 2-inch ring binder, but inside comes some exclusive die cuts that you don't get anywhere else. And you've got pages, dividers, tabs, hole punch rings, all that kind of stuff. So it's good. Hi, Jill. So that is here, and I have more of it coming because the binder we did sell out, and the Halloween is coming on Tuesday. So, but I'm going to show you quickly because I know there was a lot of people showing it online. Frame necessities. This is an everyday kind of thing. There's 81 different frames and a couple of different sentiments in this pack. We've got chipboard words. There are 85 different words in here. Well, I'm sorry, there are also some stars and hearts that count for the 85. The binder? No, it's for scrapbooking, Yvonne. I don't know that would, well, it could work. I mean, you could use some 6x8 pages in there and get rid of the innards and put stencils in there. Then we have alphabet stickers. We have regular stickers. This one, let's see, 177 pieces. So you've got a lot of words in here, which is good. I can show you that way. And some icons and things like that here for the stickers. We have a couple sets of rub-ons with that. This one is, I believe, the blendable rub-ons. So you get 3 sheets. Here's a better view of that. So 3 6x12 sheets. These pieces are great. Like this particular one is good to add a little bit of texture here and there. So always good. This one is called the Essential Rub-Ons, so it's more of your icons, like your butterflies, dragonflies, flowers, mushrooms, and some titles that you could use. I collect the rub-ons because I love rub-ons, and 49 Market has always got excellent rub-ons. Then there are 2 packs of laser cut elements. So you can see, nice big piece. You could frame a photo or do that as your main piece on a page. Some nice banners and stuff. So there's that one. There are, 129 pieces in there. This one's got 142 pieces. This is the greenery. So you've got feathers and mushrooms and flowers, all kinds of stunning little bits and pieces. So this, instead of being more realistic, which is what most of them are, Vicky does it more like a sketch look, like her hand watercolor look. So they're kind of fun and they're nice to layer up. And then we have the Icons and Titles ephemera set. 152 pieces in there, lots of good stuff. And you know I always get the ephemera bits and the journaling bits. I think the journaling bits are great if you're doing layering on a page. They're always fantastic, and there's 100 pieces in there. This one is 107 die cut pieces, but this has foil on all the images. So it's foil and acetate. So pretty cool on that one. Then we have the 6x8 paper pad. I'm not going to open and show you because there's plenty of videos that 49 Market and Vicky did. But 6x8, 24 pieces in there. Then we have the paper pad. So this has 24 or 12 double-sided, hang on, 2 of each design. So 24 papers, and they're all double-sided. It is a generic collection that can be used for just about any occasion. I think these 2 in particular are very, very nice pieces of paper. This one's great for a title page, or you can put a focal photo in there or layer it up. Just very, very pretty. Let's see if I can, let me grab my blade. I'll flip through that one really quickly because I do want a demo. Okay, so let me just flip through it really quick. So we have a nice stripe, and there's that big page. Hi, Aletta. Really pretty leaf one. Nice to cut up. Library cards, butterflies, writing, another big pattern in the middle. And these have those border strips that you can use as patterns. So dots, they're all different, the border strips. Love that paper. It's got that vintage look. I think this one's terrific with the circles. Nice floral. And I think we're just going to start to repeat in just a second. Leaves. Okay, now the stripe. So you get, that's a nice big paper pad. And all this is under just in. This is the starters pack. So there's 10 sheets, 1 of each design, all double-sided. So there's a nice tag page that you can cut apart. This is let's see, a 2x4, 3x4, no, a 2x3 pack that you can cut apart for journals. Nice vintage looking papers in this pack. That's your 4x6 journaling card that you can cut up. Really cool patterns. I'm loving the trees. So there's that, and then you've got your Staples paper pack, which is basically the cardstock that matches. Hi, Ann. Goes with it. And then we have, from the Halloween, the paper's not here, but it'll, like I said, it'll be here next week. These are irresistible rub-on transfers. This goes with the collection I've just been showing you. So basically, when you put these down, they go down clear, and then you rub your color. So the color goes on the background of your paper, not on the rub-on, if that makes sense. And when we have enough of these in stock, I will pull some so I can demo with them. But there's 3 different patterns in there. Really hard to see from the coloring on the front because, of course, they're supposed to be clear. But very cool to play with. And then we have this set. This is the one that goes with the Halloween. So it's called Irresistible Focus. So Focus is the name. And it's got like a spider's web, has some butterflies, a dragonfly, fern. But the spider web, I think, is more the Halloween-y part. You've got writing on this one. So it's good for all year, actually, not just Halloween. There you go. This is a better way to see it. Fantastic. I think those rub-ons are absolutely fantastic. And then here we have a 6 1/4 by 8 inch notebook, spiral notebook. I'll just open that and show you really quickly. So this can be the basis. You've got a pocket and a pocket. You've got tabs. And it's all like office style paper. So you can make a little album. It's good for a travel album. Using the rub-ons on those pages will be beautiful. And then we have a pack of, there's 3 notebooks in here. They're 6 by 8 in size. It's their mixed media paper. When I do the travel journaling classes on the cruise, I was always using the ones that had a patterned cover on them. And they discontinued them and I was very upset. But now they've brought them back as just plain white covers. So that's even better because you can cover it with a good travel paper. But it's a heavyweight pages inside. So let's see. Each notebook's got a total of 10 pages. So there you go. There's the 49 market release. Okay, so I have been collecting on my table every time we make something or I have bits and pieces of paper. I've been throwing them in this bucket. And I'm determined that I'm going to use some of them. Like last week we did this tag, right? A couple of weeks ago we did these. So I'm determined I am going to start pulling things out of this bucket and finishing things. So I pulled this tag. So we'll finish this. I did this on a live, I don't know when. And I think I'm going to make a pocket with this. This is, I think I put the tape on here, and then I used paint, and then I used clear embossing powder maybe. And I found that on the floor, so we're going to use that. And put those 2 bits back in the bucket. This is the new 49 Market, the Christmas. So I'm going to do something you've seen me do many times before. I'm going to put the Cosmic Shimmer on the back, but I'm going to cut it. Hey, Pat. Okay, Vicky, I will tell Selena. And I'm going to use this die because I thought it'd be kind of fun maybe to have some flowers coming out of the pocket. So I'm going to cut a strip of this. I think it goes like 12 inches or something before it, but I don't need the whole piece. So I'm just going to cut here with my scissors. Put that away. And now because, again, we're on the live, it's going to be hard for me to peel the backing up. If I wasn't on a live, it would be very, very simple. Okay, I'm just going to hold this on until I get some of this. Okay, let me find a piece of paper. Pretty from my gel print. We'll use the back side. Make sure you get it all stuck over your fingers first so you look like a nincompoop. That is crucial. I love doing this with the tape. I just think it's so pretty. Okay. I'm not looking at the comments because I'm concentrating, trying to look elegant while doing this. Okay, I'm just going to move that out of the way. Let's put this back in the jar. Oops. Lid's on. Okay, now I can check the comments. Okay, nothing. All right, so I want to get rid of some of this. So let me find a stiff brush, which won't be difficult because most of my brushes are stiff from not being washed. Just going to brush. And then what I don't use of this piece of tape, I'll throw in that bit bucket. So we'll see how pretty that is as a Christmas one. I mean, I don't even say you have to use it as Christmas. Let me bring it up closer. It's just gorgeous with all the different colors. So let me put this back in here. Clean my table a bit, and then we'll get the dies out. I'm now covered in gold. Okay, so I have this set. There's 9 dies in here. It is number 663437. It's called Freestyle Florals. I like it because I like the size of the dies. Let me just, right, the flowers are a good size. The leaves are a good size. Interesting flower here. And so I think what I might do is I might cut a leaf. Let's see if this piece is going to be big enough for that leaf. I think it'll be close enough. And do I want to do maybe this portion of a flower? Yep, I'm going to go to my machine and cut it. It's just the one die I can get. See how pretty that is, just die cut like that? Just a pokey tool. And again, how pretty. So let's do some, let me put this in the, I'm going to throw, Pat, you're watching, right? Pat, I'm throwing this away. I'm going to keep this. Because, I mean, look. Actually, I'll do it now. You could cut this postage piece out here. We have some PET tape coming from Visible Image. It's up under Just In, and it has like kind of a travel theme to it. You might want to check that out. I think that'll be here next week. I think I put it up. Okay, I'm going to save that. And let me find some black. Scissors. that leaf. Okay. Anything wet, sorry, glue. I put it on top of the gilded side, Doris, and I should have done it the other way around. Normally I would put it on against the tape, the die to cut through, but it worked just fine. But normally I think you should put it against the tape. Okay, I've got a nice black leaf. I think I want to cut this so I can put my metallic one on top. Okay, Robin, if it's not there, the PD tape is not online, okay. I'll do that after the live. Unless, I wonder if it's a new release and I'm not supposed to say anything yet. Okay, after the live, I'm gonna check and see if I'm allowed to tell people. If not, I'll be in trouble. Okay, so I think I want to ink the edge of this black. I don't have to go all the way to the, well, I could go to the bottom. But I'm going to make a little pocket, I think, out of that piece of tape. I think this was infusions on this background plus a Lindy's, maybe? Definitely an infusions, because I can tell from the walnut crystal. Okay. Here's that. Let's get some tape. Oh, let's just put it up this side. Okay, because it's embossed, I really want to burnish this down well. Okay. Like a little pocket there, and tuck a little black leaf in. Let's glue this one on the top. Let's see which way I'm going to glue it. This side, maybe? Yeah, seems to match that side. Let's find my glue. Okay, if I'm not supposed to put that tape online or talk about it, you didn't hear it from me, right? It's like why wouldn't I put it up online? Because I'm not supposed to. Okay. I'm going to use a little part of the postage stamp right here, I think. That'll be cute. I want, what do I want? I want a little journal card. Let's see if there's any in that bucket. See, I throw bits of rusty paper in here. These are things that just didn't get put away. That was from a project we did. I think I want a journal card ticket though. Yeah, so you remember we started this and I never finished it? It's in the bucket. Okay, if I can't find a journal card in 5 seconds, I'm going to the journal card box. Okay. These are bits and pieces I've cut out from other things. This is someone's business card. Maybe this. Let's just get my paper trimmer. Okay, let's not get the paper trimmer because it's not there. This is from one of the Ciao Bella books. I think I would like another black leaf. Take one of these. Okay, let's pop this out. I think that's good. All right, and I have this, so let's put this in and then we'll start to glue. I think this was from Dina's workshop, this piece of ribbon. I found some good treasures on the floor after that one. I'm going to ink the edge of this. Oh, and online I did put some new dies that are coming. Sizzix stencil and stamps that will be arriving October 1st. There's 4 different sets for, you know, the studio like they had before. This is with Mark Montano. He's a interior designer guy. He has a line coming up, and I'm excited to get those. There's some really good ones in there. Okay, let's see how we're doing for time. Oh, we're out of it. Okay, so let me finish this offline, and I'll take a photo, put it up. But that's what it's going to look like. I'll arrange this a little bit better. But there you go. So out of their scrap box, I used this and this. So 2 things. That's not bad. Hi, Tony. It's Magical Arts and Crafts. I did, Yvonne, I always find stuff on the floor, except when Pat's around, because she sweeps it up and throws it away. Okay, I'm going to go see if that thing that I'm not supposed to talk about, maybe I am, I don't know. If I am, it'll be up online. If not, it won't be. But give me 30 minutes. All right, guys, thanks for watching. I'm going to go back to the crazy farm that I came from. And I'll see you guys on Monday. Have a great weekend. Bye.